Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
My name is Shadi.
And my name is Purity.
And welcome to Honey Let's Talk.
Where we say,
when we talk,
we make it better.
The past couple of days we have been
gosh.
sharing our journey through our first year, the lessons that we have learned in our first year of marriage.
And this has been, I was just telling him right
You
now,
want to
I'm
cry?
so emotional. Like, I can't believe we've been able to do just 10 episodes, and it's just been so much fun doing it with you, my love.
Really?
Yeah.
With me?
Really? Moving on.
So it's been amazing. You guys
Yeah.
have really encouraged us. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you even just for commenting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the messages that some of you have sent to us, just encouraging us. What we are doing makes a difference. We hope it makes a difference to your relationship or to your friend's relationship. Otherwise, so today we come to our last lesson for this series.
Yes.
And is lesson number 10.
Yes, so for lesson number 10, we realized that, you know what, we are not perfect at all, guys.
Yes.
We are in this process, learning, unlearning, relearning, understanding,
And
keeping up
growing.
with each other, growing, thriving, loving on each other, enjoying, having fun, all those fun, nice stuff that you can think about.
Yeah.
And we realized that, you know what, it takes a lot for a relationship to fall. But it even takes more work for a relationship to rise.
Exactly. And that brings us to our lesson number 10.
Yes.
So lesson number 10 is, it's an acronym, RISE. So we are saying that some relationship will rise, whereas others
Will fall.
So RISE is an acronym. So we're going to start by giving you what this means. And this lesson 10, is a present continuous lesson, whereby you don't just learn and that's it. It's something that you'll continue growing. And this one even works for those people who you're not yet married.
Yeah.
So the R stands for
Recreational intimacy.
Recreational intimacy. So the question we ask in this first letter is, what common things are the two of you doing together?
Yes. So this comes in terms of, so recreation means things that you probably would do for fun. So it may be sporting activities, it may be going out for shopping
Together.
together. It may be having outdoor activities that you have. So anything that will keep your minds and your bodies engaged in terms of sporting events, I'd say mostly sporting events, right?
Yeah, you can decide to drive together.
Or drive
go
together,
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah. The goal here is that you're doing something together. So
Yes.
recreational intimacy, you're growing together. And this helps you build your friendship.
Yes.
You know, I know there are relationships out there whereby the husband does his own things, the wife does her own things, and the two of you never do things together unless they involve your children or they involve something, maybe church or something.
Or your friends, like
Or your friends.
Your friends who is not your wife.
Yeah, and some,
Yeah.
actually, we realized that when we got married, I had very close friends
Yeah.
that I really enjoyed doing things together. And the thing is, not stopping doing those things with your friend, but also ensuring that it's not in the expense of your spouse's time,
Yes.
so that the two of you have to continue doing things together. So recreational intimacy.
So you have to find these things, by the way, that you can do together, because we've realized that you have to keep growing in this area, because sometimes you may feel like, mostly if you're dating, you may feel like, you know what, we're not compatible in this area. He probably loves to drive around, and for me, I like to stay home and just chill. And that can be a tone of contention in your relationship. So find what you can do together that you both love, and in that way you'll realize whether you're compatible, whether you even want to spend the rest of your life with this person. And this can really help, because for us, one example that I can say we do together, one of them is drive together to different places or visit different places, travel together. So we try to travel at least once a year or once in a while to be able to just be adventurous or gallivant and go to different hotels and trying to see which places are these that are new. You know, anything that we know, we will spend time together out of the house and out of work.
Yeah, so recreational intimacy. So this is what we are asking you to do. So you can have a piece of paper and a pen, and then you can write them down and say, this is recreational intimacy.
Yes.
And then you want to rate yourself 0 to 10. Where are the two of you? The way you think from your end, okay?
Yeah,
And then maybe you can discuss with your spouse and say, hey, we need to do something fun. And then bring it out as if it's your own idea. That's the secret. Bring it as if it's your own idea. Don't go and tell them, oh, I watched this video, we should try this. Nah, just tell them, hey, you know what? We should do fun together. Let's go for a movie, let's go this. Okay, so that is R, okay? Check R, recreational intimacy. Number two.
The second one. So rise, the second letter is I. So I for us is intellectual intimacy.
Yeah.
So in this particular case, we have different opinions, right? We may talk about sports, or we may talk about any topic that probably we watch over the internet or a WhatsApp question that goes around, or a meme. Is it a meme or a meme? Meme. A meme that would go around.
Stick to movies and fun
or
things.
just any topic about marriage that we probably learned or we've read in a book, or we probably watched over the video. And for us, it's important that we have these discussions because it enhances our intellectual intimacy. So we may not per se agree on everything, but it's good to hear his opinion, and it's good to also hear my opinion. And from that day, we are able to even learn from each other. Oh my gosh, this is how he thinks about probably marriage, and for me probably this is how I think about a different topic, or this is what he thinks about church, and for me this is what I think about community in church, you know. And it can be as many topics as you come up with, and these things come out of just a random conversation. So it's not a formal place where you sit and say, okay, let's have an intellectual conversation.
And the thing is that the two of you enjoy having intellectual conversation. And just sitting down and talking and sharing ideas and challenging each other. It's a good place to grow your intimacy in that area. The thing is, in your relationship, you don't want your voice to be killed by your partner. The two of you need to have voice, share your ideas, they share their ideas, and the two of you respect each other. Like for the two of us, the preachers that I watch
are not the preachers I watch.
From the preachers that she watches. And I feel sometimes the preachers that she watches are very boring. They're just shouting.
How could you?
They don't.
They are powerful.
They are
They are speaking
powerful
like the
because
power
of
the blood
the way
of
they
Jesus.
they speak loud.
They're speaking with emphasis and passion. You just like to listen to.
Me, I want to listen to people who are just chilled. Okay, I listen to loud people, but not that loud, guys, So there are times that we sit down and we are arguing something. And because I don't like the preachers that she listened to, I end up challenging that actually what they're saying
doesn't make sense. And for me, I'm like, even yours, they don't at all. Like,
so having that conversation, but also trying as much as possible not to disrespect each other in the midst of the conversation. Remember yesterday's conversation, we talked about accepting each other's differences. So this is a place where you can extend grace and even just have deep conversation with your wife. And the reason is, there are people out there, I've actually met friends of mine that they really enjoy conversation with people that they are not married to. Because they feel like when they're having a conversation with that friend, it seems like they understand each other. It seems like, oh, this guy gets me. We can talk from a certain level.
We reach here, he goes here, I go here.
But when I go back to my wife, maybe
she has
the conversation
feelings
is
and
just,
emotions about it.
So I is intentional. And intellectual intimacy.
Right. So number 3, we are on to the third letter. So the third letter in RISE is S. So here we're talking about spiritual intimacy. That's number 3. So spiritual intimacy here, we mean that our belief system, we are able to challenge each other of what we are learning. So this may not really mean that we are different in terms of our spirituality, but where are we at? If it's his relationship with God, I'm able to to challenge him and ask him, what are you learning from God? And for me also, I'm able to tell him.
Yeah.
And this also creates a lot of conversations in regards to what do I need to hear from God at this particular point.
Yes.
If it's studying the word of God together, this also helps to increase that intimacy together. Studying the word of God together, praying together, taking prayer walks together, or even having a prayer and fasting week or day. So those are things that probably would strengthen your spiritual intimacy. Because the whole point again is, as we talked in I think it was lesson 4, that you cannot focus on just your spouse. You also have to focus on Jesus.
Yeah.
And how you get intimate with Jesus, that helps you also get intimate with each other.
Exactly. So keep building each other in the area of just your
spirituality. Yeah.
And also challenging each other. Why do you believe what you believe? Just challenging each other and say, hey,
yeah,
like have those random conversation about, do you believe there is a God? And then you challenge each other so that it enhances what you believe, and you can defend what actually you believe. And then we go to the fourth one, which is emotional intimacy.
Yes, this is a big one.
So this is a big one. Emotional intimacy is what we talked about in our first video. We talked about the love bank that you keep depositing. So emotionally, everything that we have been talking about, it's somehow tied to emotional. Appreciating each other, admiring each other, using words that makes the other person feel emotionally uplifted and not crushed or hurt. So the emotional intimacy is very important.
Yes.
Don't just wait until, and we said this, don't stay the whole day without talking to your spouse, then in the evening you're there. You don't even know.
Emotional spark.
Yeah, you expect spark when you haven't charged the battery.
You have to.
So you have to keep charging, keep investing in that emotional bank so that the two of you can enjoy each other's company.
Yes, and I think you'll also realize what makes my partner tick, or what makes my partner angry.
Let's go to the ticking.
You want us to go there?
Let's go to the ticking first, which is?
Fulfilling your needs.
What needs?
You have different needs.
Which ones? Just be specific.
There are food needs.
Oh, okay.
Work needs.
Okay.
Body needs. Those ones. Yeah.
Which are they? Why are you not specific? Just be specific to help people know. If it's food, talk about food. Anyway.
You want us to talk about food. You want to go there. You want us to go there.
Yeah, it's you who brought it. You brought it up, so you share it. Anyway, so emotional needs.
Yeah.
Fulfilling each other's
emotional
needs.
Yeah. So we go on to the last. Oh my gosh.
This is yours.
We are on to the last one.
This is yours. You loved it. You love it and you like talking about it.
I'm the one who likes it, or for you it's a need. Like you have to. You can't not need it in your life, in your marriage life.
So on to the last one. Spicing up your marriage.
Yes. So the last one is sexual intimacy.
Exactly. So sexual intimacy, it's very important for the two of you.
Yeah.
And this is strictly for married people, okay?
Married
people.
Only. Strictly.
So sexual needs and sexual desires and sexual appetite and all those sexual things, you need to be able to fulfill each other in your relationship. And for you to build that emotional intimacy, there is need for that honesty, that you can talk about your sex life. How is it? What is happening? When we watch movies, there are some movies that we watch and there are things that people talk about, and you see ladies meeting with their friends and they're talking about how their man is not,
fulfilling
them. And we keep wondering, why not just talk to the guy?
Yeah,
talk to the guy and tell him, my guy, you need to do some push-ups or do something, work on yourself. Or if it's the lady, some guys maybe are struggling, it's just, as a guy, just go and tell your lady that, you know what, you can't wear campaign t-shirts in the house. Yeah, that was one of our conflicts.
I have never worn anything
The t-shirt, blue band t-shirt. The blue band t-shirt. Blue band t-shirt in the evening.
And the way I impress you, I wear, I can't even believe how much I put myself out there for you, and you're saying here blue band. Blue band for who? For what?
Yeah, not wearing campaign things when
Which
maybe
I
in the
don't.
evening, which she doesn't.
Yeah.
She does a good job in that area.
Thank you very much, love. You did a good job in saying that.
Okay. So anyway, so ensuring that the sexual intimacy that the two of you are actually talking about it, don't die because you're not, maybe your partner is not fulfilling you.
Yeah.
But also don't be defensive if maybe your partner comes and tells you, say, kidogo hapa,
you need to work
on something.
we need to
but
address this,
the way you say it matters a lot. Especially to men, the way you say it to them matters a lot. So figure out how to talk about it. Even for the ladies, you don't want to tell a lady something and then it crushes her and she feels like, oh man,
this did not work out.
This did not work out and the way I planned, or all those. So keep having those conversations. That's why we say here, when we talk,
we make it better.
Make it better.
All right, so those have been our lessons for the, oh my gosh, for our
10
first year
lessons.
of marriage.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited, guys, because I know that somehow, through your support and also just through the guidance of God, we've been able to speak from our hearts and just be real with you guys and let you know what's been going on in our first year of marriage. But stick again in this channel because there's more content coming your way. We have a new series coming up. You want to tell them?
So the next series is coming and it's going to be fun. So wait for it.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified once we post our new series. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much. Thank you for the subscribers. You guys are amazing. We are now almost to 300 subscribers within 1 week, and this is just...
It's God. It's Jesus.
And we celebrate you guys.
Yeah.
And we love you guys. Please tell us what has been your one lesson that has stuck with you that you want to go and practice in your own relationship.
We'd also like to know some of the content that probably you'd like us to talk about, that you feel is not talked about out there, and you feel, what, maybe these guys can actually address these issues. And we'll be able to have those conversations with you. Let us know also what you think, you would like us to, to approach in terms of maybe probably dating, marriage, singlehood, different sections of our lives that we can have these conversations together.
Others, guys, thank you very much. See you in the next series.
The next one. This one will be hot, fire. In fact, kuchoma kama pasi. That one. Chomas.
Wako mongesheng. Yeah.
I always say, look at yourself. Look at you.
That was nice.